Now to your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes. A man in his 20s is dead after a shooting in Manteca around 8 this morning. The Manteca Police Department didn't specify any motive in the shooting, but say there is no threat to the public. No arrests have been made. No information about a suspect was released. A 16-year-old girl in Roseville is dead after what police are saying was a fentanyl overdose. There were at least 4 other non-fatal overdoses in Roseville earlier this week. No word on if those overdoses were related to this death. This is new drone video of State Route 89 washed out after Wednesday's flash flooding north of Markleyville. CHP says they don't know when the route will be back open. Police in LA have arrested a driver they say caused a deadly crash yesterday. The driver allegedly sped through a red light. At least 6 cars were involved, some of them even catching on fire. 3 adults died, one of them a 23-year-old pregnant woman. 8 others were taken to the hospital. 10 people are dead after a house fire in the small river town of Nescopeck, Pennsylvania. According to a firefighter who works in the town, all 10 victims were family members, some of whom were his own children, grandchildren, and in-laws. A manhunt is underway in Ohio after a shooting spree there killed 4. Police say the suspect is 39-year-old Stephen Alexander Marlowe. It happened in Butler Township, just north of Dayton. Radio show host and conspiracy theorist Alex Jones will now have to pay almost $50 million to the parents of one of the children killed in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting back in 2012. Jones has long called the shooting a hoax and says it was organized by the U.S. government to tighten gun laws. 3 people have now died following a lightning strike in Washington, D.C. in the park across the street from the White House. 1 more person is in critical condition. Much of the East Coast is under a weather advisory right now, with temperatures in the Northeast reaching 100 degrees or more. Today, the president touted the rebound in jobs under his administration. The July jobs reports show American unemployment is at 3.5%, the lowest since before the pandemic and tied for the lowest ever. Early in the pandemic, unemployment was as high as 14.8%.
He got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're going to yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
Former 49er Terrell Owens recorded this video of a woman harassing him after she yelled at him for allegedly speeding in his neighborhood. Owens says he believes the woman's reaction to him was racially motivated and that he wants the woman to face jail time for filing a false police report. And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.